Hey guys, TakuyaSugi here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is R-Guan Yu. And I use that term a little bit loosely, new. But basically, it's Guan Yu with an R in front of his name. What the R stands for yet, I'm not too sure. It may stand for renewed, it may stand for revived, revival, something like that. But basically, it's Guan Yu with an R in front of his name. It's a new character, technically. So that's why I said it was new. Because you can see in the shop, this is your old Guan Yu. He costs 9,800 gold on Korean server to Pimp. And the new one, this is your R-Guan Yu. He costs 10,800 gold to Perm on the Korean server. So he is a different character and he does cost a little bit extra. You can see he takes his own character slot as well. So this is my new one. This is my old one. They are different characters. So they don't share the same level. They don't share the same stats. So you can see in my hero menu here, he's level 4. My old Guan Yu is level 10. And, you have different stats as well. So you can stat your new Guan Yu differently. So if I want to put something into armor skill on the old one, there it is. But it does not apply to the new one. So you'll have to bear that in mind. You are starting from scratch with this brand new R-Guan Yu. Is it worth it if you had an old level 100 Guan Yu? Maybe, depending on how you go about it. Let's see what's different about the R-Guan Yu first of all. Basically, you have more dexterity, base dexterity on the new Guan Yu. So you don't take as much damage. So you see I only took a little bit of damage there. If I do it on the old one, I'll take quite a bit more damage than what I did on the new one. So the dexterity boost alone is a pretty big thing for the new R-Guan Yu. So dex boost aside, what else does it have? Pretty much the only thing that I've seen that's different is the weapon skill. The weapon skill, you get a new kind of dragon effect at the end, which knocks back, and it knocks back further in general as well. So you can hit a lot more people in a wider area with this. You can knock back a lot further. It is a really, really good skill. It's always been a pretty good skill on Guan Yu himself, but now you have a lot more range on it, and that really makes it pretty worthwhile. So imagine recovering with that weapon skill and knocking someone off the edge. It can be very, very good and very, very deadly, so it can be very good. Other stuff, I don't see much else besides a few animation tweaks here and there. And of course you get, your new armor style. You get the little more regal looking outfit and weapon and all that. So maybe a slightly different animation on the armor skill. But generally it's the same effect. You can see, I'm going to compare them side by side. So there's the old helmet, and here's the new helmet. So not much change there. Old trinkets, that's going to take a minute to come back. Let's do the weapon skill. So old weapon skill, you can see you don't get as much knockback, but you still get the nice knockback pretty much. And the new trinket, I think I did the old one last time, right? New trinket didn't really change much either. Only thing I really see that's changed, guys, is that the weapon skill has changed and he has more dex. I don't see much else different apart from that. I mean, the basic attacks all seem similar, so we're going to do this back to back. So 3-hit basic right there on the new one. Here's the old one. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Dash hold D. Check out the height there. Check out the height on the old one. Basically the same. And it's pretty much going to go down the list. I don't see anything new besides the weapon skill and the dex boost. And, is it worth it, guys? I don't know. Maybe you haven't played Guan Yu before, and this might compel you to play Guan Yu. But otherwise, if you had played Guan Yu before, I would think this would make you a little bit mad. Especially if you leveled him to 100 and they re-released him with a better weapon skill and more dex. I think that would make me a little bit mad personally if I spent all that time. But yeah, here's the loosely translated notes. In case I missed anything, I may have missed a few things. I don't really read these notes too well because I use Google Translate and can't officially translate Korean language. But yeah, you can get the gist of this. Basic skills. Ability is the only one of the basic skills that have been enhanced. The R skill, your, I think that means passive. Reduced drop. So yeah, that's your passive. So basically you get the passive boost. That's your basic increase for the R version. Your weapon skill is the other thing that gets boosts. We've shown that why you get the new green dragons, extra knockback and all that. And your special stats, this is a little bit tricky here. I'm not sure what this actually means here myself. This is something someone's going to have to confirm for me, because I'm sure this does mean something here. R series held during mercenaries, R number of mercenaries here. I don't know what that means. Dedicated set of stats, so you're not using the old Guan Yu stats. I'm sure that's what that means. 4 people hold when R series of the mercenaries, stats plus 4 apply. It may give base stats. I'm not sure if that is what that actually means, but this means something. I'm not sure what this means yet, guys, but things I can confirm at the moment are that the weapon skill has changed, and you got more dex on the character, and you got more visual more visual cues with his armors and stuff, which does look pretty cool now. It does look a lot cooler. I'm not sure if that's exactly the Chinese Lost Sagas version. It probably is, actually. But yeah, that's the R system, guys. It's not to be confused with evolutions or reforms. It's basically a new character. It's a different character from your old one. There they are, side by side in my 3 slot and my 4 slot. There's the old Guan Yu. There's the R-Guan Yu. So, if anyone has any more details for me on what the extra things I missed was, according to that Google Translate, let me know. But hopefully this video helps you out into planning ahead. So don't level that Guan Yu just yet if you had been working on it or planned on working on Guan Yu. Wait for the R-Guan Yu eventually. So don't waste your time, guys, unless that last box meant something. I don't think it did, because it says something about stats, but I took the time to actually level my R-Guan Yu to level 4 to see if it got extra stats, and it only gave me 8 points. So it's on pace to be in the same stat points. So I thought it may have given extra stat points, but it didn't. I thought it may have trickled down stats from the old Guan Yu somehow, some way. But you can see I've leveled 1-2 armor on him, and I've actually already put a weapon skill point in there, so don't be confused with that. But yeah, it's not did anything corresponding to each of the new and old ones. So what that last Google Translate means, I'm not sure. But what I can confirm is weapon skill, lot better weapon skill. That can be worth it. And the dex is a lot more worth it as well. It's like having a running back helm just from the get-go, which is really, really nice. I'd be interested to see how he synergizes with the running back helmet and sapper armor and all those kind of dex boosts increases. So yeah, that's R-Guan Yu, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you next time.